Good morning, everybody. This is Chris Beery and you're at Coffee with Chris. Sorry, I'm just getting started a little bit funky today. Like I said, I'm working on new technology. This is day 3 with the new setup. New office is relatively echoey, so we'll be working on getting some sound corrections and everything else. But either way, that's beside the point. I'm just happy to be here. I'm glad everyone's here with me this morning. Those of you that are able to join on the live video or that are listening to this on their favorite podcast streaming service or watching it on YouTube. Either way, no matter where you're watching it, it's always appreciated if you could please like, subscribe, and share with anyone you feel like is maybe in a position where they're taking in too much negativity. There's too much in their life that's driving them down, either because of circumstances that could be their fault, or maybe it's just circumstances of what the life has kind of given them. Either way, I think that, especially today, if you're going through a hard time, if you're feeling like life is against you, then I think this one is for you. The title of this is Being a Victim is a Choice. And what I mean by that is, if you're in a car accident and you get blindsided, that wasn't your choice. That's not what I mean. What I mean is choosing to let the circumstances of your life dictate how you feel, how you respond, how you react, how you wake up in the morning. That is a choice. If, woe is me, I've lost my job, I'm overweight, my relationship sucks, oh, what am I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? I had kids too young. I wasn't able to really make it as much as other people. I wasn't afforded the same opportunities or advantages. Whatever the excuse is. Whether you feel it's legitimate or not. Choosing to be a victim, choosing to let the circumstances of your life, whether they're of your creation or are really purely circumstance, dictate how you live, that is a choice that you make every day. If you're feeling unwell, if you're in a bad relationship, if you're struggling financially, emotionally, personally, in any way, letting that affect your mindset, being a victim of circumstance, victim to your circumstances, is a choice you make. It's a mindset that you can have. And if you choose that mindset, then that's the mindset that's going to carry with you throughout the rest of the day. Throughout the rest of the week, month, it's going to bleed into everything that you do. It's going to bleed into your performance in your job, how you respond to your loved ones, how you interact with your children, your parents, your cousins, brother, how you treat your dog. And it's selfish. So choosing to be a victim doesn't just ruin your life. It ruins the lives of others. That choice, choosing negativity, choosing to focus on what could potentially be legitimate circumstances that could bring anyone down. I'm not discrediting the impact, the power that someone, of the feeling of loss, of the feeling of grief. I'm not telling you not to grieve if you've lost someone, especially this year. But what I'm telling you is, if that person that you've lost were here today and saw you dragging yourself down in your own mind and ruining your life with that grief and choosing that life for yourself as a result of theirs, I can almost guarantee you that no one who loves someone would wish that on anyone. And it's an old adage, you hear like, oh, what would your mom say if she were here and she could see you like that? Wouldn't she want better for you? That's the kind of stuff that, I've lost family members, I've lost loved ones in my lifetime, fewer than most people. I'm fortunate to have both of my parents, but I've lost my grandparents. I've lost an aunt who was dear to me. And that type of loss is something that I've seen people make choices. I've seen my mother, I love her, God bless her, but I've seen her ruin her life for a year and a half, out of grief, out of woe is me, my sister is gone, I'll never be the same. And albeit that's true, you lose someone that is a part of you, your life will never be the same, but it doesn't have to end. You don't have to choose that for yourself. And maybe loss isn't the situation. Maybe loss isn't the problem. Maybe you're overweight. Maybe you've chosen and made a sequence of choices that have gotten you to where you are today. If you don't believe that that's how life happens to you, then let's assume, let's take it fresh. Quick little spoiler alert though, that is exactly how life happens. The proportion of things that happen to you in your life as a direct result of your choices, of your actions, is significantly greater than the things that happen to you out of chance, the things that you have no control over, the things that you didn't choose but were chosen for you. I can think of like 5 things, like how and where and to whom you're born and where you die are likely choices no one will ever make in their lifetime. But just about everything in between, you have some direct influence over. And that influence starts first with the belief that you actually have the power to influence your own life, to make choices about how you feel, think, act, and show up places. You get the choice, and you have to make it every day. No one else will make it for you. And there's plenty of opportunity to not make a choice, but it's the same thing as choosing to not seek the best for yourself, seek the best for your life. And when I mention it's selfish, it's because being a victim is only going to bring people around you down. It sets an example for those that look up to you, and it sets an expectation for those who depend on you. If you are a victim and woe is you, then woe is you. There's nothing that that person can do to help me because they can't help themselves. So what I'm asking you today is choose instead to be the type of person who views obstacles, views loss, views opportunity in the places where most people feel downtrodden, where most people feel that they are up shit's creek without a paddle. If you feel like life has put you into a corner and woe is you and the world is ending around you and your world is collapsing in because of your financial stressors, because of your job, because of your career path, because of your personal choices, because of the circumstances that life has dealt you, even the things out of your control, you get to choose how you feel about them, how you think about them. So change your mind. You do it all the time. Oh, I thought I wanted Whataburger, but I decided to get Chipotle, or the other way around, or whatever it is. The way you change your mind is so regular, your brain is used to it. It does it already. All you have to do is do it on purpose. Do things on purpose. It's like I tell my son, do life on purpose, not by accident. Most people wake up, fall out of bed, and everything else is an accident the rest of the day. And it's no wonder that those same people accidentally end up in bad situations, in bad relationships, in bad financial situations, in bad car accidents, or whatever it is. Like there is nothing about life that should be done on accident. If you're brushing your teeth on accident, you should probably go see a dentist. Everything about life requires purpose. Now, the level of purpose can be different for how you brush your teeth than how you show up to your job or in your relationship. But either way, don't do it on accident. Don't choose to be a victim, and today choose instead to be the type of person to believe in yourself, believe that you're capable of overcoming any circumstance that life has thrown at you, either by your own choices or not. And that's my message for the day, guys. I appreciate everybody being here, as always. If you are just new to this or just coming in, again, realize I'm still working out the kinks on this show. It's really something that I do for my own pleasure. It's fun. I have a lot of fun talking to you guys about the things that I constantly work on implementing in my life. I'm not perfect at it, so if you fall off today, if the message doesn't resonate, come back to it. Listen to it again. If there's something that you feel like you're not getting 100% right, then maybe it's worth practicing. Maybe it's worth trying again. If today being a victim is something that you can't overcome, try again tomorrow. And then try again the next day. And then the next day. And then don't give up. Keep doing it until. Keep doing it until. Take as many opportunities as you can today to love someone, be a friend, be a brother, mother, sister, cousin, uncle, and be someone for somebody today. Thank you guys for being my audience and my support today. Everybody that's a part of this show is very important to me, especially because the majority of you guys are my friends and family members still. But either way, thanks guys for being here. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Coffee with Chris.